Oh, I haven't even done anything really. I posted a video, went for a walk, and now the sun is finally coming in. But the weather here has been absolute garbage. But right now, you wouldn't be able to tell, except if you could see out the window and see the dark clouds. But right here, it seems like we are in the sun. So that is good. So good, good, good. Trying a new brand of coffee, kind of scared. Kind of tastes like Denny's coffee. So no big deal, no big deal. Hello, Mr. Gilsdorf. How are you doing today? That is the question. Oh man. Been reading through um this book, You Get So Alone at Times That It Just Makes Sense. I like how I forgot the name of the book, even though I'm looking at the book on the video. So anyway, um, I love Chia Pass coffee. It's a medium roast. You might like it. That sounds like something I might like. I like coffee. I even like bad coffee. I'm not very picky, even though I just acted like a whiner off of that. So yeah, so I'm reading this. I'm going to do the video for Bukowski Book Club on this tonight, and hopefully that will be done and go up for the members tomorrow. I feel very low in my seat. This couch thing is super low to the ground. I saw that. I read some when I worked at the bookstore. Nice. Yeah, it is a very good collection of poetry by him. I think it's pronounced Chia Pet. No, I'm just kidding. Chapas. 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 I'm trying to learn different languages right now. And I am doing awful because I am from Southern California and I draw out my vowels even though I'm not supposed to. And now that I explained that to you, you all will hear it and it will be very annoying for you. I'm apologize. You guys do it in the South. You guys do it a bit of a different way. It's more classy the way you do it, I think. The way we do it, it's just lazy. I don't know why we do it. And now that I'm doing it, I'm noticing it and I'm feeling like I'm either doing it too much or I'm trying to pull back really hard. Bro, you're very kind. No, I'm serious. Like, there's something that's kind of fancy about a Southern drawl. And then, depending on what part of the South you're from, you have your different draws. Like, what was that? If you remember that episode of The Office when they're playing the game, the shit, the like game where they're acting out people and somebody starts talking in a southern drawl and Andy Bernard's like, no, you're doing it all wrong. Like, you're supposed to be from Charleston. It's like you're talking with molasses pouring out of your mouth. Like that kind of shit. Like, it depends on like where you're from, obviously. But you will see fancy, well to do people talking with a certain type of accent out there. And that's okay. and it's acceptable. Like, you're not gonna see a socialite motherfucker like me or talking like me when they're inviting you to their big ass fucking soiree. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no class up in this ass, if you know what I'm saying. Dude, so many variants in the Southern accent. Totally, there totally is. Like, like Appalachia accent is way different from um really anything. Like Louisiana, like you get down deep and with like the Creole and shit, and it's fucking like you can't understand anything. My friend's dad was from Louisiana, and when we were kids, he would come in talking like fucking Boomhauer from fucking King of the Hill. He'd be like, "Oh, ding lang dang dang, bang bang ding bang bang," and I'm like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like, I have no idea what the fuck that guy just said. Um, so yeah, I would call him when I would call my buddy. Instead of saying hello, he'd go, "You got my time, boy up." And I'm just like, "What the fuck?" And for a long time, I didn't know what the fuck he was saying, but he was saying, "Your dime, my time. What do you want?" But it came out, "My dime, my time. What do you want?" And I'm just like, "Oh shit." But yeah, today on my little walk, um, there was a um, not well individual um, kind of getting into a fist fight with himself on the corner. Somebody walked up in front of me and started pissing on the wall. And so I had to wait because I was downhill and I didn't want to walk through a river. So I waited until like I could see where the flow was going, and then I like walked around. Um, Kind of busy day. I was looking for a mango man, and I saw a corn man. I saw a chicharrone man, and there was a taco truck, and then I think somebody was cooking carne asada up the street a little bit. I couldn't tell, but when they were like flipping it with the tongs, I thought that's what was going on. But no mangoes today. Couldn't find mango man. So that sucked. But anyway, what else is going on? I have so many fucking packages to ship, which is awesome. That means you guys are fantastic. And thank you so much. I appreciate the orders and I hope you appreciate the books. So those are going out tomorrow. I'm going to um, walk my ass down to the post office. And maybe I might go to this it's a sushi place, but they do like ramen bowls, and they do like Korean um is it Kitsuya? I don't know. I've had that there before and it was fucking amazing. So I might it's called Roll Call, I think. So I'm gonna go to the post office and then I might go do that tomorrow. So I'll have a vlog about that. Oh, and then the Benali vlog went up today. So you can see me walking around the desert drunk. So that's fun. Good times on that. I'm trying to think of what else is going on. Oh, it's Easter. Happy Easter. I guess it's a happy thing apparently. So yeah, that's right. It's a good day. Like you don't say happy Good Friday, right? That's a bit much. And I don't even think you say happy Ash Wednesday. Happy Lent. I don't know what the fuck you say. Like I got a bunch of happy zombie Jesus days today. So that's a thing. But what did you guys do this weekend? Tell me about your Easter weekend, did the bunny come to your house? Did you step on eggs? Happy Easter because the Lord is risen. It's a thing. Now, do you say the Lord is risen or the Lord has risen? Because I've heard the Lord is risen. And that just makes me question, I don't want to say the time space continuum, but it's very much a present tense kind of thing. So, what's going on with that? Oh, and for everyone who's awesome, make sure you like this video. Crack them thumbs. Is because it's like in perpetuity. Wow, that sounds some like legalese shit. Like, did Jesus have a contract with Pontius there? Is that what's happening here? That is some hardcore stuff. Bookish. Spent Easter with my new granddaughter. Congratulations, Papa. Good job. Papa Buck. That's your new name, Papa Buck. Papa Buck. That's awesome. Caitlin, hello. How is Easter? And Jesus is in perpetuity, guys. So it is, the Lord is risen. It's a thing. No problem, Papa Buck. Wow. Yeah, I am not sold on this coffee, guys. It's definitely not one of my favorite coffees. When okay, food was good. Okay, you can't just say food was good. What food, Caitlin? Like, you got to actually say what the food is. Jesus is the Son of God and has joined him as his side. So it's basically was, is, and always will be, like eternal. Yeah, and that's where I go through this whole thing. Like, is time even real? Like, if we sit outside of time, like, not to be a dick on how God planned things, but couldn't he have planned this a little bit better if he's like outside of the film strip known as human existence? Oh, at his side. I was like, oh wow, like this is like getting deep in the language here. Okay, got it. And please don't think I'm trying to convert anyone. I just know what I believe. Oh, do not use the chat to try to convert anyone to anything, whether it is any kind of religion or any kind of non-religion. No converting here. Meatballs and some potato thing. I don't know. I didn't cook any of it. No, but thank you for explaining all that to me because I'm the one who asked. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So yeah, getting back to that initial point, I was working with a wonderful person who was tutoring me in the fine arts of Tagalog, and which I hope I said right that time. And I absolutely suck. I am so bad. And it is this, I hang on every fucking word forever. And it just, and then the more it gets pointed out, the more I do it because I'm focusing on it. It's really difficult. And it's probably why I failed Spanish. And it's probably why when I try to speak Spanish in my neighborhood, I get laughed at by everybody. So, and I kind of think it's like a fun, charming, cute thing. Like people feel sorry for me and shit. But at the same time, I also know they're like, oh, this motherfucker. Yeah. Do you guys all know how to speak Spanish? Okay, so let me throw some of my awesome Espanole at y'all. Okay, so como está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde es los baños? Uh, what would that be? Muy much cerveza. I don't fucking know. I'm done. Agua. Like, show me where the water is. I learned some basic to help with customers at the gas station. More beer. Yeah, I think I was trying to say, where's the bathroom? Too much beer. Like, now I need to piss all of it out, kind of thing. But I forgot how to say much. It's so weird because, like, I can read Spanish and I don't even know how to pronounce the words, but I know what the words mean because I've seen so much Spanish. Mucho is much. So muy mucho cerveza. Donde es los baños? For my urine. Yes. That is how we will do that. K hora es? Yes, I know a few things. Not great though. Not great. Anywho's it. So, in case you have been living under a rock the last 12 hours, what the fuck is happening? My new chapbook is up on my Etsy shop. And if you haven't picked up Shaylin's chapbook at shaylinmarks.com, you need to do that because she's running out of copies. Matthew Buckley Smith's book Midlife can be found on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, I believe, are the places you could get that. And Michael's got a chapbook out, but I don't know if he's actually like selling that anywhere. So we got to find that. Hopefully he'll pop in here and we will get to figure that out. But yeah, so this book, what I'm trying to do is I've reviewed this book before. I've talked about this book before, and I know I've read stuff out of this book before. So I'm trying to find other poems in here that I know I've never read that I still like. And that has been really kind of tricky. There's a couple that popped out at me this read through. And I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, Adam Gary has a book out right now too. But I don't know where to get that. But I know I saw his Instagram. He was like wrapping him up all nice and shit. Oh, bro, I need to IG this poet to you. His work is like listen to some ancient cool guy. You might like him. Yeah, I'm always down to check stuff out for sure. Throw it my way. And I'm always down as well for talking shit on other stuff or even talking good about other stuff. Here's the here's something. MJ put up a video yesterday, I think it was yesterday, about her writing bookshelf, like her books on writing that she likes. It is an amazing video. She has some gems in there that I haven't heard of that I want to go get. But she also has some books in there that I think are fucking awesome that you guys should all read anyway. And her hair looked amazing in that video. Amazing hair. Like, yeah, like I left a comment. I said, came for the bookshelf, stayed for the hair, and then was glad I did because you had some cool books in there. So definitely check that video out. Reading This Life is the name of her channel, if you guys don't know. Yeah. Oh, and I'm probably going to talk about this in the podcast, but if you notice the Benali vlog I put up today, that I went to for the Lit Fest, there's actually nothing from the actual event of the Lit Fest in that vlog. So, and it was because, like, again, we got our time cut because the person before us went long, and it was kind of chaotic, scrambling, trying to get it going. And I forgot to film it. Then I remembered that I hadn't been filming. So I started recording like an audio thing. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll put this on the podcast. So I start recording the audio, and then I turned it off somehow. Like I bumped it or something happened and it cut off. And then it came back. And then it's pretty much, I think I need to go back and listen to it, but I think I got the whole second half of the thing, including the Q&A and the readings that we did and the tail end of the presentation that was done. Let's see here. I'm looking forward to that vlog. I have that in my save later because my kids won't let me watch as soon as it posted. Oh, that is totally fine. I almost posted it last night, but I noticed that when I post stuff in the middle of the night, most people end up not seeing that something got posted. Like, I would assume that if you are a regular on the channel, that like my videos will pop up on your homepage no matter what time I post them. But it seems like that doesn't happen. So it's kind of a weird, I don't really understand how that algorithm works. Oh, let's see. Same. I've been trying to watch MJ's stuff when posted. Yeah. Except no kids, no excuse. Yeah, that one's just on you. If you don't watch stuff, that's your fault. And no one to blame. Oh man. I'm trying to remember. There was something else that when I went for a walk today, I was like, oh, I need to do a live stream so I could talk about this. Oh, I'm the one to blame. Yeah. Shit, this is why you're supposed to take notes on stuff, guys. Doing the post office. I have the bell set. I get notified when you post, and I just hit watch later as soon as I can see. Oh, okay. Cool. I don't even know how that bell thing works. Like, do you always get notifications when I post stuff if you hit the bell? Because I remember there have been people that I have hit the bell on, and it seemed like there would be like 3 or 4 videos that have gone up before I even got a notification that a video got posted. Maybe get a pocket-sized commonplace book to carry around. I have actually like 3 or 4 of those, like little moleskin things. And I should just like, if worst comes to worst, just write it in my notepad in my phone. I'll get notified as soon as you post them. It doesn't matter if it's 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. Oh, okay. Maybe I should look back into getting notifications on people. I just stopped doing it because I didn't think it was working. So that's cool. I'm glad it works. All right. Let's see here. There was something. I feel like I'm completely losing my mind. I was going to, the blood rag I'm going to put out the next week. I was going to rush it today, but I want to take more time on it and make sure it's good looking. So, but like There's poems in it so far from me, Ethan McGuire, Stephen Bruce, Michael. I can't remember if Shaylin sent one in, and I can't remember if Adam sent one in. I need to go back and look through. So I will do that. I will do those things. But yeah, so that's how that's shaping up. I'm probably going to do another. I'm wanting to just print out as many chapbooks as I can for the next like 3 or 4 months, because I don't know where I'm going to be at the end of April. I mean, I know where I'm going to be as far as like going to the East Coast and all that stuff, but like I don't really know what my situation is with a home base and a printer and all that shit. So I think I'm just going to print out the next batch of chapbooks and just kind of have them with me, I guess, wherever I'm at, so I could get rid of them or send them out or whatnot. I am going to miss the sandwiches and breakfast burritos from Maggie's. I went to Maggie's on the way back home today and picked up a sandwich, and it's so fucking good. Like, it is amazing. But it's $10 a sandwich, which is fucking crazy for just like a sandwich size sandwich. But it is really thick and it's super fresh, so I don't give a shit. But I just cannot wait to go to places where things are inexpensive. That is going to be the most amazing thing in the world. I'm so excited. Have you made a chapbook about Maggie's yet? As you laugh, bite your tongue, because that's a pretty fucking good idea. No, I haven't. Yeah, that's something that I should probably do. Mukbang Maggie's. Dude, we have a Mennonite store nearby, and they have massive sandwiches for, let's see what that says. Oh, I need one more. For $6. That reminds me of that place in Oregon, Jasper's, that I used to go to at like 4 in the morning. That place was awesome. And because it was in Oregon, there were like slot machines inside the sandwich shop. And the only reason why they started making sandwiches was to keep people in there playing the slot machines. Hysterical. Good times. Okay, is gambling legal in the states where you guys live? Because I just do not know. Like, do you have casinos out there? Do you have slot machines in your gas stations? That's the question. Technically, yes. The Mennonites in my town make delicious pies, but they cost a lot. $18 for a strawberry rhubarb pie. So worth it. Technically, yes. Both of you guys said the same thing. Okay, so throw me a bone here. What does that mean? Like that there's like reservation casinos, or like there's slot machines everywhere, like in Vegas and shit. I don't know if you guys have ever flown into Vegas, but there's fucking slot machines in the airport. Like they're like, oh, these people are fiending. They're gonna need to bet their chances on something. We have casinos that are attached to horse racing. Nice. What track is by you? I've been really Grand Island and Fauner Park. Huh. I am not familiar with those. I've been trying to stay away from the ponies because, like, honestly, like, I lose enough money just existing in this town that like one bad day at the track and I'm like, I'm done for the meet. I can't do this. But you have those good days and you're like, oh, this is awesome. Um, Grand Island Casino Resort in Snow. Oh, okay. Our horse track is called Colonial Downs. Okay. I think that's still the name. Is that the same with you? Like the casinos are attached to the racetracks? Ours is called Forner Park. Fawner Park. I don't know why I kept throwing an R in there. Fawner Park. Yeah. But no slots and gas stations. Yeah. Yeah, slot machines are like it's like worse than a claw machine. Because at least a claw machine, you're like, oh, I'm kind of in control of this contraption, and I might be able to pick up a stuffy based on my choosing, kind of thing. But slot machines, man, those are wild. The current biggest casino is at CD, but there are gambling machines at bars and corner stores. Oh, okay. So those seem a little more laxed there. They're trying to build a massive casino in the city, but they want to outlaw the corner store machines to drive the gambling into the casino. That's gonna be ugly. That's gonna be an ugly, ugly fight. But I'm sure they probably have better lawyers than the corner stores. Like I said, our local government is corrupt as fuck. Okay. That's awesome. Never been to a horse track, only a dog track. Do you bet on the dogs when you go to the dog track? I guess that recently closed down. The only dog race I've ever seen. No, that's not true. I've been to a dog race before. But the one that I remember going to the most was the Wiener Schnitzel Wiener Dog Nationals, and it's like barely a fucking dog race. It's like more of a fun little joke thing that the kids like to watch. But they just take a bunch of wiener dogs and most of the time instead of running straight, they just kind of fucking go wherever the hell they want. And like one dog is like, "Oh, I'm going to run to the end." And it's kind of fun. It's kind of cute. Just like horse racing, we ended up adopting a couple racing hounds. Did you end up adopting a couple of horses? Oh my gosh. That's kind of fun. No, just greyhounds. Okay. Yeah, greyhounds kind of scare me if I'm honest. Like they're very slim, but they do this thing where like they don't necessarily look at you, but like if you're sitting there, their heads will just come up like this and be like right next to you. And like they can see you out of the corner of their eye, but they're not looking at you. And it's just like, here's a dog head that's long and scary, like alien. And like you'll turn a corner and a dog head will just come. It just, they kind of freak me out. Um, our sheriff just got charged and left office due to insurance fraud. Oh, that's good. That's something you've been looking forward to, right? Happy Easter. That's fun. That's some good shit. Oh, yeah, that's gone. Ah. Well, I am going to start wrapping this thing up. I need to do the video for that book for the members thing tomorrow. And hopefully, I will have the new podcast episode with the Benali stuff in it or the Lit Fest stuff in it tomorrow as well. And then hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday, I'll have the podcast episode with the where Chasey is interviewing me. He was an awful person. I'm okay with it. Just like Gilsdorf, got to be something in the water. Oh yeah, totally. Like absolute power corrupts absolutely, guys. It was good catching up. I wish you a good week and good health. Hey, good week, good health to all of you guys too. Here's to an awesome April. Oh, and it's like National Poetry Month. I should probably fucking do some shit like prompts every day or something. I heard that's something people do. Maybe I'll fucking do that. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, guys. I will talk to you later. See ya.